McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, and its own sauce. Would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but trust me, it looks delicious. New McCrispy strips, now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Ever wonder what your lashes are destined for? The cards have spoken. Maybelline New York Mascara does it all. Whether you crave fully fan lashes with Lash Sensational, big, bold volume from the Colossal, a dramatic lift with Falsies Lash Lift, or natural-looking volume from Great Lash, your perfect lash future awaits. Manifest your best mascara today. Shop Maybelline New York and discover your lash destiny. Shop now at Walmart.
You better wait here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Even 10 minutes is a long time to be awake by.
It's the Coach Uncut podcast. We're gonna be hanging out today. Different type of show. We'll do a little counseling, therapy talk. Got a special guest, Red, gonna hang out with us. It's just the three-man crew from the Cub. Casanova. What up, my guy? You good?
What's good, man? I'm cooling. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooling out here. Cooling with a K.
Oh, yeah. And my brother from the same mother, Trey Pound. What's up, my guy?
Yeah. What it do, baby?
Deuces loose, baby.
Yes, sir.
Gonna hang out today, man. A lot of degrees on that wall back there, man.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
up?
A whole lot of paperwork.
Yeah, we can get schooled on a few things, man.
LSU up there. I see the LSU. Okay.
I don't like the LSU, dog. That's the SEC
Man,
beef right
big
there.
time, baby. SEC, man.
Yeah, SEC beef right there.
Might be
LSU alumni.
Lafayette State, though.
Huh?
My daughter like LSU, man. LSU popular right now because they've been winning a lot of championships and shit, like girls,
That's all we
basketball,
do.
football,
Baseball. Just
We was
everything.
jits,
Every
bro.
sport,
We
track
run
and
down
field.
like LSU was a layup when we was kids, though. You know that. Y'all wasn't winning shit when you was a jit.
I can't
Right, no
recall all
sports,
that.
no sports, man. I'm just ready to pod, man. No bars. It's your boy, Silk. Here with my guys. It's the Coach Uncut podcast. Let's do some therapy talk. Trey Pound, what it do?
Feeling good, feeling great. You know what I'm saying? Big juice is loose.
And it's just, man, it's your boy DJ Nova Fresh, bruh. And I got a group of my people with me. Always. Stay locked and loaded.
Already, family, man. We kicking in a little bit. And we got a counselor, therapist. We're just gonna call her Red. It's the Coach Uncut podcast. We can do nicknames and whatnot. Everybody got a nickname. Like, why put her government name up here, huh? What's up, Red? How you doing?
Good, how y'all doing?
Doing fantastically well.
We vibing.
It's Red with 2 D's.
Red D.
Put 2 D's on it.
You know what I'm saying?
Emphasize the D. Ready?
No Diddy. No Diddy.
So this is gonna be an interesting conversation. We have a lot of just relationship talk on here, brotherhood, cultural, society. We get into a lot of different things, but therapy is definitely one we advocate for. We talk about. And a lot of times we speak about it, but I don't know if we 100% know what the hell we be talking about. So we've been trying to get some therapists on here to hang out with us. We appreciate you for pulling up. What led you to being a Black therapist? Like, it's not a popular field for us. So what inspired you to be a therapist?
Changing access to care for minorities. Most people want to see a therapist or a counselor that actually looks like them so that they can relate better. So that's really how I ended up starting on this journey.
That's very truthful. I go to therapy, and my therapist, she's an old white lady. She's cool though. She's cool. She's
Can't do it.
really cool. She's an immigrant. So kind of got that because my family immigrated to America. So we kind of got that going. But other than that, that's like I'll be using
Your
some
stance
slang
on
and shit.
immigration makes that interesting. I just want to say that.
They did it the legal way. That's where we're at with that. I'm not against immigration. Don't get me wrong. I'm just against illegal immigration.
Oh, bootstrap.
How did it get here first, though?
Huh?
No, they didn't get here first the right way now.
Oh, there was a couple that you know what I'm saying, that set up shop illegally and they sent back for the others. But that was a different time. That's a different time.
Yeah.
You know, that's a different
So
time.
what's your specialty in therapy and counseling?
Everything addictions.
Addictions.
Addiction.
So like
Everything addictions, hoarding, alcohol, substance misuse, sex, huffing, you name it. Everything addiction.
Huff?
Like with the like keyboard dysphoria. People still do it.
Because it's a cheap high and it's easily accessible.
I thought
You
that was like a
you
thing
go
of
buy
the
a case.
90s, though. I thought
You
that-
go buy a pallet off Amazon of dust spray.
what are you
that's
seeing? Like,
crazy.
is there any trend right now of what you're seeing as far as addictions?
Just things being
Type
laced.
of addiction.
A lot of stuff being laced with like spice or fentanyl. Just things that people think would be normal, or I'm just gonna go grab something. Like back in the day, people would smoke weed and it was really a lot safer, for lack of better words, because everything could have been laced at any point. But now, with different drugs and different shortcuts on the rise, I see more people attempting to either dilute things with, just mixing just any old thing with it. So in other words, they really just never know what they're ingesting in their bodies or what they're getting addicted to in the process. A lot of people know is they're chasing that same high that they got the very first time. They're looking for that exact same high. And the unfortunate piece is once you get high like that, you will never feel that again.
What is triggering the brain? Because everything's in the head. So like, dumb it down for me. But what's triggering in the brain to turn something into an addiction?
It's not really a trigger. Yeah, it is a trigger. It's like the reward system goes off when people utilize drugs.
Dopamine hit, right?
Dopamine, the reward system.
Got it. It's like that.
So it's all
It's like
universal, even with like social media addictions and things like that. It's all kind of universal. Same type of dopamine hit.
Yes.
Do you agree that it's genetic, we had this conversation like 2 shows ago. Some people said that sometimes addictions can be genetic.
So some people, it is my belief, and studies have shown that, which I'm pretty sure no matter what studies I have or what I've seen, or, there's always going to be a study to the contrary. But I will say that studies have shown that people who have a family history of it are genetically predispositioned for that type of misuse. And some people just have addictive personalities.
Have you noticed like I guess since the pandemic, there's been like a spike of different addictions and whatnot. Have you had to experience, I guess, deal with counseling with members who have come to you as far as facing those addictions, or
Yeah.
are there anything in particular that stood out since the pandemic?
I will say
Anything
that
in particular?
the pandemic in general gave me job security for the rest of my life, and for at least 2 generations beyond me. As far as like virtual telehealth and things like that are concerned. I will also say that a lot of what I'm seeing as far as prior to the pandemic and then following the pandemic has been more or less like a lot of people suffering from depression and things like that. People trying to actually own and take care of their anxiety. Because I believe that a lot of African Americans are starting to understand that just because they may not have come from a healthy family, that does not mean that a healthy family can't come from them.
Right. I think for me, that's what kind of led me. My journey to therapy was during the pandemic with the George Floyd thing and the riots and the protesting. I had a lot of like backlash and stuff dealing with my situation in the workplace. So that kind of led me on my journey to get some healing. And I was adamant about it at first because it was a virtual setting and I didn't want to do anything virtual. I wanted to be able to walk into an office, but then, it got to a point in my life where like, all right, well, I got to receive some type of healing, whether it's virtual or whatever it is. And it was, like you said, there's a shortage of African Americans in that space. So I had to settle for, at that time, was a, older age white lady.
Like me.
Now you could telehealth, bro.
I know that's what I did. She telehealth, but I got a question, and we
You
brought
still
this up
got a white
last
lady?
show.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We brought this up last show because I don't like starting over. We brought this up last show. Is there still crackheads? You see crackheads?
There are definitely still people addicted to crack.
Thank you.
I didn't say they didn't exist. Yeah,
It's still out there. Them crackheads still out there.
I won't say that it's exactly where I'm at this very second, but I know for a fact that people are still addicted to crack.
Yeah.
Because number one, once
most
people are
patients ain't crackheads, though.
the people who are actively in Narcotics Anonymous say once an addict, always an addict. So there's always going to be a crack addict.
Right. You get into any relationship stuff? You do counseling with relationships as well, or just mostly addictions?
Primarily addictions, but sometimes it bleeds over.
I was about to say, yeah, probably, right?
Absolutely.
Because I've seen like situations where people's like, because it could trigger addiction, like just drama and problems in your personal life, going through things can trigger if your sobriety as well.
True. That is exactly what it is. That's a trigger. A lot of people have to avoid old places and people so that they don't, so how some people have a habit. I think sometimes I get up and go to work and like my body's on autopilot. I know what I need to do. I get half of it done. I'm not really fully awake. Well, I'm fully awake, obviously, but not like completely like focused in until after I'm already probably at the job. And so a lot of people, until they can reset and refocus, they try to avoid different things.
What's the typical, like, I guess, treatment process look like for someone that's dealing with addiction and trying to get them back to a healthy space?
I will say that there are Narcotics Anonymous meetings virtually, as well as Alcoholics Anonymous meetings virtually. And that's been a really helpful tool that a lot of people have let me know that actually works for them. So first rule of therapy is I never give patients advice. I can only tell them what worked for other people and what like-minded people like them are doing. The reason why I don't give advice is because the moment it does not work out, it's going to be my fault.
Have you ever had to give therapy to anybody in your family?
Absolutely not. I will not do that.
I feel you on that.
So
I will help you. I will hold your hand and we will find somebody for you to talk to, but nope. Absolutely.
what's
Gotta
the
love yourself.
average? What's the average time frame does it take for someone to kick an addiction? Like,
So,
let's just say for drugs.
so I like to go in here. This is a diagnostic and statistical manual of mental disorders. This is also what doctors utilize to kind of diagnose people as well. But it states in here that people are not in partial remission until 6 months and then full remission until 12 months.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, would you say there was an uptick after, like Trey alluded to earlier, the COVID time frame? Was there an uptick in porn addiction?
I don't think you got any expertise in the porn industry.
So I will say again, I've dealt with all addictions, hoarding, you name sex, every type of addiction. We have to we're mandated to have some experience in all addictions.
Nova
So I
might be
will say
self-admitting themselves right now.
that a lot of people, what do you call it? It's like people acknowledge porn addiction, but not really. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Most people associate an addiction. I think you said it on the last show. I think it might have been you, Trey, stating that an addiction, or people think that something addiction is equals illegal. I can't
No,
remember which.
that was Silk. That was
That
Silk.
was, so
Mm-hmm.
you stated that people associate like alcohol, drugs, and things like that. Alcohol is legal, so a lot of people don't associate being addictive, but not realizing alcohol is, one, a depressant, two, it is legal, and three, when taken in excessive amounts, it's not going to end very well usually for most people, especially if they already have an addiction. So I think that with porn, a lot of people don't acknowledge it. So even if I had the numbers, they're probably wrong, if that makes sense. Because a lot more people watch porn than what they're probably willing to admit.
And video games. I think there was an uptick in porn in the video games.
Correct. Video games for sure. Look at the.
They take
I
a
think
shot.
that
That
COVID
ain't
made it.
addiction.
I think that COVID made it really comfortable for a lot of people to actually not leave the house and actually have a reason to stay at home and game. So it's almost like it gave them an excuse to do to do what they were doing.
Okay,
How does
label
this
of
help you
addiction.
in?
How would
Go ahead, finish it. Go ahead.
how would one be addicted to video games? How would it become considered addiction?
I will let you know in just a minute.
Okay.
There's actual criteria. So it's like people say, oh, you're addicted to this, you're addicted to that. Just like people throw around the word toxic and all this other stuff
Yeah.
without any
You said
knowledge
you
of
didn't
what
like
it is.
that word.
I don't, because people overuse it. That's toxic. That's toxic. No, just call it what it is. It's not necessarily toxic. Like that person just might just be being an asshole, and they're like that's toxic. No, that's not necessarily toxic. I think people overuse a lot of words that they have no idea what they mean, or they saw some TikTok
Oh, for sure.
and somebody on TikTok used it, and
Narcissistic is another one that they use that's just way overblown.
Oh, they
yeah.
beat it up.
Yeah, they beat that one up.
Buzzwords.
How does this your education and knowing like people characteristics and human nature a little bit? How does that help you in dating?
Apparently not much. Being recorded. Let me stop that.
No.
So I will be
Gotta keep it
completely
real.
transparent in stating that I don't, as crazy as it sounds, only thing I pay attention to is basic red flags. Other than that, I do my very best to overlook things, and sometimes to my own fault, to make sure that I'm not like trying to diagnose and manipulate things. I make sure I'm intentionally not doing certain things to make sure I'm not coming off as being manipulative or just.
So has it ever interfered with your your situation and in your dating situation?
I will say that I have dated someone that Nova and I both know, and I told him he needed to go to counseling. And sometimes that can be a deal breaker, especially if you know for a fact somebody belongs in counseling. Not with me. I never said come to counseling with me now, but some people really need to heal some parts of them. So yeah, I will say that it has affected it in the stance that some people really need to be in counseling.
So, at what point in a relationship do you reveal that you're a counselor? Do you tell them right off? Because I think some people be apprehensive, be like, "Oh, you trying to diagnose me? Are you trying to play with me?"
I personally just think that the only thing people need to know about me initially is that I make my own money. As long as I'm not asking you for
What
anything,
you mean you make your own money?
you know what I mean? I like not make my own money, but listen, if I could be anything in life, never mind. I'll tell y'all that when we go back to the other room thing. Okay.
All right.
We uncut, baby. You gotta let us know.
No, I had a random no. So this is like I don't want to get off on a tangent, but have y'all ever noticed that people be hacking, but they don't never hack our mortgages and pay them off? I'm just throwing it
That's what
out
I'm
there.
saying, man.
I'm just throwing it out there.
That's what I'm saying. Prove to me you a real hacker. You'll do that.
Give me the deed to my house. No, I mean initially I don't hide what I do. I don't hide what I do at all.
Understandable.
You just don't tell them from the gate.
No, because to me, omitting is lying. If it comes up what I do, I just talk about what I do a little bit, not a whole lot.
What would your recommendation be? Say there's a couple going through, arguments, hard times, whatever it may be. Would you recommend them doing therapy separately, then together, or together and then separately? Like, what would be your prescription for somebody in that situation?
My belief is that people should go to therapy individually and separately. I mean, separately and as a couple in that order. Separately and as a couple. Because for me personally, I like to use I statements because I don't like to put things on other people. But for me, it'll be easier I'm working on myself, being the best version of myself for you that I can be. You are working on yourself because we're supposed to be happy individually. It is my belief that I'm supposed to add value. I'm supposed to be here to encourage you to be the best version of yourself. And that's kind of hard if I'm not the best version of myself. So both of us going to therapy individually and then coming together so that we can make sure we're communicating what our needs are. It seems easier when we do so individually because we have a better understanding of who we are and what we need.
Mm-hmm. That's real. That's real. I also believe in relationship retreats, going on relationship retreats because they teach you how to work with each other. Even with your faults. Mm-hmm. You learn how to work with each other and trust each other, and it's like a team building exercise, but it's relationship building.
With your knowledge and expertise, why you are hesitant on giving counseling to family?
Bruh. What you mean?
It's same reason why you don't have family.
Never use your powers on those you love. Again, because I would never want it to come back and I led someone down the wrong direction and it's family. You know what I mean? It's totally different. And to be honest with you,
what I'm trying to say, would you give them the same advice that you would give, like you said, your boyfriend at the time, where like, yeah, you need to go get help?
Absolutely. Okay. I would give that advice to anybody. I meet people sometimes and I'm like, hey, just so we're all on the same page, I think you need, I believe you need to talk to someone. I do that on a weekly basis, probably.
Slide in your card type shit.
You said you are what?
You slide in your card type shit?
No, so I became a counselor, again, to change access to care, meaning that for me, it is not my intention. I still have I have a normal career that I will retire from in a few years. So it is my intention not to fully charge people. That's what changing access to care means to me. Not everybody can afford therapy.
That's facts.
But I believe people deserve the best. So it is my goal to make myself the best and to offer services to people and not have to charge them, but also retire from my career so that I don't have to change my lifestyle because I like nice things. I sure did. I said it.
You
So
should.
have you ever had to let a patient go? How does
Yeah.
that go?
Ooh.
What's that process like?
It depends on the reason why you let the patient go. Sometimes patients, when people are going through a rough time, I'm just gonna ask y'all as dudes, have y'all ever had somebody going through a rough time and you're genuinely just trying to help them out and they become attracted to you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what's that called? That trauma bonding, right?
Stockholm syndrome or some shit.
Stockholm, no, that's when you get held
Yeah,
hostage.
Stockholm. Yeah, when you
That's
fall in
is that
love
trauma
with
bonding?
Bonding with
the
an
lady master.
attacker. That's bonding with an attacker. That's totally
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
But
Reverse it. Reverse Stockholm.
reverse
I'm
Stockholm.
making up shit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So
I'm sorry.
some people they become attracted to people, and at some point if they can't shake it, then you gotta cut it off.
Hey, your boy paid off his tacos. Just so you
I'm
know,
sorry.
I think he made it 2 days ago. He made his last payment on his tacos.
Oh, the guy
Right.
that financed the tacos from the food truck. That was
Honcho's
great.
Tacos. Yeah, he made his
He
last
needs
payment.
therapy
Keep
too,
his
right?
credit straight. Yeah, I appreciate that.
With
Now,
a taco,
what does that look like though? Your platform and what you're trying to build. I think that's super powerful. Is this a self-initiated thing, or are you doing this through the government, or you plan on building your own platform to be able to facilitate therapy for affordable prices?
I'm going to build it all on my own. Fun fact, so I do have quite a few siblings, and most of us, actually, every last daughter my dad has a degree in psychology.
Oh,
Damn,
okay.
boy, I wouldn't.
All of us.
Come to over. Don't invite me over for no family dinner, boy.
Yeah,
God,
that's
you're gonna be like,
intense.
pass the keys. They're gonna be like, I
So
need
I kind of got it all like mapped
narcissistic.
out of my mind. Like everybody's got their own little niche, and I love that about my sisters and my siblings in general. Okay, so one can be a case manager because she already does that. Pretty much, so we're all going to leave our not leave, but we're all going to retire from our government jobs here in the next couple of years, and that's what we're going to do together.
Boy, y'all gonna, man, it's gonna be like a little CIA factory in there, boy.
So what
Get all,
as far as you said you're looking to find affordable counseling and services for people who can't afford it. What outlets do you recommend to people now who can't afford it?
Right now, the people who can't afford it, they have different apps. I don't have to give you a link for those so you can post them at a later date. If it's pertaining to addictions and things like that, definitely Alcoholics Anonymous, definitely Narcotics Anonymous. They have Hoarders Anonymous, Gaming Anonymous, Sex Addicts Anonymous. They have anonymous everything. So if they're dealing with anything addiction related, I would start there. And then I have some other numbers for some other apps and different things like that, COVID Coach and stuff like that I can pass on.
I'm gonna go to Sex
Okay.
Anonymous.
Yeah. Dark Knight took her out.
Go to Sex.
You've been
Go
using
pull.
up. Been going 2 minutes too long. You've been going a lot of 2-minute sessions.
Yeah. Like,
Go pull up. Go pull up at Sex Anonymous and help some people out.
you got the Groupon discount.
Yeah.
KB just popped up. Lost a counselor and Enterprise pulled up. Okay, KB the counselor is back. KB, what's up with it, my guy? Hey.
A hood counselor.
Yo.
Yeah, Red just stepped out of here, man. Welcome to the show, man. We just hanging out a little bit, having some counselor talk. How you feeling, man? You been good? You been Gucci?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm blessed, you know.
Blessed? Yeah.
Yeah. Chilling.
That's what's up with it, man. Weather's been beautiful out here, man. We just killing time right now. I don't know. She in a foreign country. I don't know if we're gonna get her back or not, but let me see what we got on the docket, man. Let's swing
Bin
it.
Laden got that.
What's up?
Said Bin Laden Came and got
No,
that.
there go Dr. Red.
That was Red.
Dr. Red is back.
If you're on Facebook, go and follow us on YouTube. Our numbers is going through the roof a little bit. We got to do the Amazon gift card. People gonna call us a liar in a minute when we make that happen. But we got that gift card coming to some of our new subscribers. The numbers is growing on that app. We appreciate everybody that went and follow us, subscribe to us on YouTube. Keep that flowing and growing. If you know some friends that like podcasts and whatnot, let them know. Culture Uncut Podcast every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We're gonna be kicking it, vibing, hanging out.
Oh yeah.
KB, what's up, man? How's your week been, man? How's life been, dog? It's been chilling. Moving how you supposed to move?
Yeah. You know, I'm always gonna move how I'm supposed to move. Life been good, man.
Yeah.
I've been setting some goals. I'm about to get ready to start achieving here, so I'm kind of excited about my future here.
What kind of goals you got? What you cooking up, bro?
Yeah, I'm actually about to. I don't really want to let the cat out the hat, but I'm about
Don't
to
let
be
it out there. If you ain't ready, don't put it in the universe if it ain't
Yeah,
ready for the universe, man.
I ain't ready yet, but I'm about to be
You got
on
some
my
shit cooking
own. Yeah, my own entrepreneurship. I'm about to venture out.
Already, bro.
Yeah.
Holla at me
It's
on the
time.
side, bro. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get out there and get it, bro.
Yeah,
Feel you on
most definitely. I'm at it.
Cause you big, huh? Yeah.
Man,
Hey, remember the other day I called you? Let me tell y'all this story here real quick, right?
Hey.
Let me tell y'all this story here real quick. Man, it's about a month ago at this point, bro. We had got off the show late one night, right? So I got off the show and I ain't have no cush. So I ended up calling, Carrie cousin. I call him my cousin. He ain't my cousin, but we call each other cousin, that type of shit. I fuck with PJ heavy. But I called PJ. I was like, hey, man, pull up, bro. Ain't no dispensary open. I need some kush. You know, it's late. We finished recording. It's 10:30, 11. So PJ pull up. He give me the loud pack.
Mm-hmm.
Pack say Pluto on it.
Oh,
He gave me some directions when I first got it. He said, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of heavy. I said, all right, man, you gotta get me. I ain't no child. You know, I'm a grown man. Give me just a moment, Red. I'm finished telling this story, then we're gonna get you right back. We're gonna finish kicking this conversation. So I was like, he gave me conversations to the kush he dropped off. I was like, bro, I'm a grown man. Watch out, man. So I roll up. I'm in the man cave kicking it, got some soul playing, you know what I'm saying? Straight vibes going, bruh. Man, I hit that joint a few times, put it out because it was just potent. I said, man, shit potent, he ain't lying. I put it out, man, I was sitting there, sparked it back up a few more times. About an hour go by, dog, I'm just stuck. I called Carrie, I said, hey, man, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Is PJ spraying something on this weed, bro? Yo, this is wild.
Bro,
this is the wildest shit ever, man.
That nigga say, cuz, I know it's kind of late, cuz, but I need to holler at you right quick. I said, yeah, cool. Playing the game. I ain't doing shit. He said, all right. He said, bro, you smoke some of that shit your cousin got? I said, yeah, I'm smoking this shit right now. He said, you ain't too high? I say, too high. That bitch said, I think I'm too high, cuz. I'm too high, bro. I couldn't do shit with loud, bro. It was the funniest shit I heard. This nigga was like, I'm extremely too high. Yeah, he said that. He say, bro, I can't move. I'm stuck. Like, something wrong. He said, you sure ain't nothing on this shit? I was like, cuz, I don't think so, bro. I said, I don't think cuz move like that. Bro, this shit was so funny, bro. That shit was hilarious, cuz.
California's a different place, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
It is.
This Florida stuff is not the same. All right, no. Red, what's up with it? Sorry we lost you for a second there. Oh, we got like a full house popping up now. Like, what the heck is going on, man? Y'all got to show the work on time. Y'all can't just be popping up in the middle of the shifts, man. What kind of shenanigans y'all got going on? All right, what's up with it? Where were we? I forgot where we were at.
You ever find a page about the video game addictions?
That ain't no addiction, man.
She said it was.
You can be addicted to anything. Yes, it's an addiction.
Yeah, it can be an addiction.
That's if you play everything but that. You up there drinking Mountain Dews.
You didn't give us the diagnostic. We'll wait for it though. We'll get it later on.
What you got? Go in the docket, Casanova. What you got in the docket that you want to talk about, my guy?
Oh, we got let's start it off from 1 to 6.
I wanted to do some therapy talk, bro. Shell, what's up with it? Appreciate you for
Nah,
joining the show.
ask number 1 first, and then y'all can go back to therapy talk because I need to know the answer to that.
How long are you waiting for sex?
My bad, wrong number.
No, right number. Right number.
Start from the top of the docket.
That night, as soon as we meet.
Okay. When is it acceptable to DM someone you're interested in? When is a DM is acceptable?
It's times when you're not supposed to.
Yeah, I thought.
Man, the games they playing now, bro.
Man. I'm just asking. I'm maybe y'all about to educate me because I didn't know it was times.
It seems to be the going thing on social media. That seems to be girls always complaining about dudes being in the DMs, and I consider it the wrong dude being there.
This is an ugly dude. She just don't like him.
Yeah, but they always go like you see the girls that be, all these boys in my DM. I'm just tired of it. Like y'all stay on my DMs. It's like one girl, I forgot her name. She's a content creator, and she constantly complains about dudes in her DMs.
Right.
Like,
well,
y'all know the rules. Don't be in my DM.
I can understand probably why some of these women are saying that because some of the stuff in their DM probably wild, but it's only wild because of what you're seeing on your timeline. Like that attracts, what's going into your. That's what I think. They go up and they post all these.
That should attract what's in your DMs. Like I think
it should, but it does sometimes. I'm not gonna say in every case. Some dudes are just wild, but I think in some cases, dude may get the wrong impression, and that ain't her fault. But whatever, go ahead.
I just feel like some of the things, like I see girls that be like they post what they're doing or how they feeling. Like some of them be like, oh, I need to be such and such and such down, blah, 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 blah. And of course, what's going to your inbox. Look what you just said. Like, and then you complain that you got a messy inbox. Like,
yeah.
I mean, they call it thirst traps for a reason.
Right. You thirst trapping dudes and they drinking, they trying to drink.
So it's like they post a story. You can turn your comment thing off on your story so people can't comment on your stories. So if you don't want that DM traffic, because that's what most people comment is when they see the story. It ain't even got
to be on the story. It can be something that they post on the wall. They see it, like if somebody see it or something that the person say, they may not want to see it on that post, so they go into the inbox. You know what I'm saying? To be private, like.
Let's hear the ladies, man.
Huh?
How y'all did? Let's hear the ladies. What say you, Red?
When is it appropriate for a guy to DM you?
When is it not appropriate for a consenting adult to message another consenting adult? Now, whether they come correctly or not, that's completely on them. But I don't really see an issue with it as long as everybody involved is old enough.
Factor on and Tony.
Real. That's real.
I like it.
It depends on the approach.
Shell, we can't hear you, Shell. We can't hear you. But yeah, like I thought about it because it's like I seen a content creator. She was like so adamant, and then she had like 200 comments about it. Yeah, girl, I don't like nobody in my DM. I'm like tired of these dudes always in the DM. And it's just like
that's the thing. That's a content creator. Their job or their whole sole mission is to get publicity, whether it be good or bad.
Right.
I think that a lot of the nonsense just because.
Yeah, I'm like, how a dude supposed to talk to you if you claim you single, so the single dude's gonna shoot, but then when you said you have a no DM clause, like do
maybe
not
she
DM
wants to
me.
be approached in public. I mean, people got preference. I understand that part, but I get it. The DMs are open. If you don't want, then deactivate
the DM.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
No, I'm with you. I'm with KB. Yeah, if you don't like what's being sent your way, then block them.
That's a long block list, then. You're gonna be blocking all day.
Not really.
No, I think you just kind of like, as from a man perspective, you just gotta approach people with respect. You know, you gotta be aware of like who DM you popping up in, and like if they even want that type of message that you send in. So just like I think you know who you are, you messaging, know the your boundaries in that relationship, because you definitely don't want to ruin a good relationship by you being super thirsty.
So, Red, what's you being a female? What's an acceptable DM from a random guy?
Anything that makes sense. I mean, you know, now come on, don't play with me, Nova. You know what's high and right and what's wrong. You know.
I know, but I'm just trying to get the world, because they got people out there.
Nova
They got
sound
some.
like he's a shooter, first person shooter. He shoots
I don't
types of like random DMs. Like,
I don't do that.
Care what it is.
I don't be in people DMs like that unless I'm invited. But I get it. I wait for the invite first before I go on somebody's DMs.
So what's your approach? So you're on social media, you're single, you see a woman you like, you're interested in, her stories is, catching your eye a little bit, post catching your eye. What's your approach in the DMs?
Dick pitch. Right off that. Go on, get it over with. Nah.
Yeah, you block. It's over with.
Didn't ask for that.
Out the gate,
Out the gate, get it over with. Nah.
The recycled dick pic. You done got that bitch since the 80s.
I play the long game. I just go and learn about her, you know what I'm saying? See what she into. And then eventually the time will come where I'm able to slide in there rightly. I'll slide in on some, compliment this picture or compliment that picture. Not really complimenting the picture. Like, so if she trying to put her boobies in the picture, then I'll be like, oh, that's amazing. Not your boobs, but your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Or your nose or your skin glowing. Like, completely ignore what you're trying to put in there to trying to throw you off. Like, not try to be like everybody else. Because I'm pretty sure you got. I look at the number of followers she has, and that dictates what I'm gonna say.
That dictates if I'm gonna shoot if I'm you.
Yeah, but if your number's way up there, I ain't shooting because you just a number in the box.
Now I done had some success. I think the highest one was about 100K, and I came out successful, my boy. I done had
success.
The numbers might have been Flick-a-boom.
First off, like
them real number.
You do know people pay for followers.
No, she real because she's a celebrity. So
okay, so we're talking about celebrity status, not just a regular girl.
Yeah, she ain't regular.
She ain't regular. A lot of followers.
Oh, who was it? Go ahead and put it out there. Put it on live real quick.
My boy, I ain't about to do
she
that.
She married now. Yeah.
Nah, she ain't married. She ain't married. She's still single.
She married at the time.
She's still single.
Go ahead and hit up again.
No, that ship sailed. We had our time. We had our time, and I think that ship has sailed for us. We still cool. We still friends. Still love and support. But I think that ship has sailed as far as the relationship goes.
But I got a question. How do y'all, like you saying that you should be able to read and tell who to DM and who not to DM? If you're interested in someone, how the hell do you tell you're not supposed to DM them?
Brace the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Paige, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I use Uber Eats for everything, and I feel like people forget that you can truly order anything, especially living in New York City. It's why I love it. You can get Chinese food at any time of night, but it's not just for food. I order from CVS all the time. I'm always ordering from the grocery store. If a friend stops over, I have to order champagne. I also have this thing that whenever I travel, if I'm ever in a hotel room, I never feel like I'm missing something because I'll just Uber Eats it. The amount of times I've had to Uber Eats hair items like hairspray, deodorant, you name it, I've ordered it on Uber Eats. You can get grocery, alcohol, everyday essentials in addition to restaurants and food you love. So in other words, get almost anything with Uber Eats. Order now. For alcohol, you must be legal drinking age. Please enjoy responsibly. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Who's the question?
I think you were saying that, Trey.
I mean, most of the times when you DM and somebody, it's somebody that you know. And what I was saying is, like, before you DM them anything inappropriate, you should know the boundaries of your relationship. I don't just like DM random people that I don't like have no type of communication back and forth with. Most of the time, it's people that, you know, we've had exchanged DMs. Some have fostered into the point where, okay, now I can shoot this shot.
Yeah, see,
it's
but
not
you
just
ain't
out the gate
looking
just shooting dick pics.
Oh no, that's wild. I mean, I'm pretty sure they get them, but
person shooter.
I always feel like the women that get that crazy, like them crazy pictures, they be like shaking ass on the timeline and they just be extra. So guys just tend to try to read off that. They read a book by its cover, which is probably not right, but still, what you put out is what you get back.
Yeah, maybe my DM guidelines are wrong too. I've been out of the game for a while. What say you guys as far as like, you guys just throw DMs to like anybody, or is it like?
I'm selective with the DMs. When it's got to be selective, man. Gotta be. But it is a numbers game, though. It is a numbers game. What's something for you, Shell? What's chaotic? What's the DM life like for you?
For a moment when my daughter like really blew up on YouTube, she would have me in a lot of videos, or she would, show footage of her coming to my house or us out and about doing stuff. And for a moment there, a couple of years ago, I was receiving so many dick pics from much younger than me guys, like guys in their 20s and stuff, a lot of followers. And she would do a lot of lives, and they would and I would go on her lives to support. And they found my,
What you have on?
I would sometimes it would just be regular mom, like sweats, or she would just come to my house and I'd have on pajamas and I'd go put on a sweatshirt with it. Like it wasn't nothing promiscuous at all. But for some reason, her age group, them 20-year-olds, they found my social media, and I was getting so many
Snapchat. They found your Snapchat.
No, I don't even do Snapchat no more, and I only did it for a short period of time.
You just all sending old lady dick pics and shit, man.
Oh,
that boy's wilding,
sending
man.
Pumas.
They different.
They got no respect, bro.
So
you should have made bots. Cause we get randoms too, but they be bots. They be sex bots.
They were her followers.
Yeah, I get a lot of little random sex bots here and there.
You robo dick titties all the time. Little robots and shit. I can tell. Yeah,
they were her real followers and stuff. And I for a minute, I just stopped responding. I didn't respond. I didn't even block. They were going to that one folder where there's somebody that you don't follow, and I just let them have conversations with themselves for the longest. So it hasn't happened in a long time, thank God. But that was the most wildest thing, because that was definitely unwarranted. But I do get DMs from guys that have got my profile from the one dating app that I'm on, and they'll ignore me and won't even have a fucking real conversation with me on the app or off of the app. But then
you put your social media.
DMs. Huh?
You put your social media on dating apps?
Christian Mingle.
You brave. You a brave soul.
No. So I
at first link all the dating apps. Social media is a dating app. You might as well link all of
it. Facebook, Instagram, all that's a dating app.
What happened was I never did, because y'all know I don't like to share it. But then when I started not caring and I started like not swiping guys or whatever, I went on and I just went on and put it on there, because I'm like, watch this. Y'all gonna sit up there and add to my followers, but won't have a fucking conversation with me. I just unfollowed this lawyer that he has been for 6 months. This man for 6 months have been just Oh, you so beautiful. Let me take you out on a date. Da, 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 da. And nothing. But guess what? He watches
He
all my
breadcrumbing.
stories.
He breadcrumbing. Why you didn't call his bluff? Why you didn't just say, send the address? I want to go here. Why y'all ain't been on a date?
I did. Actually, one time I did. I DM'd him, and he had like posted a new Tesla he bought or whatever. And I said, come pull up on me. And he was like, all right, cool. Let's do it or whatever. Send me your cell phone number. Nothing. So at that point, I just unfollowed him. Huh?
Did you send him the number?
He had my number.
Dr. Red, what's your DM rules?
Baby, ain't nobody checking for me. I couldn't even tell you. Nobody checking for me.
Let me ask you a question. Like from a therapy standpoint and counselor standpoint, how do you think social media is affecting our relationship dynamics?
I believe that a lot of people find it very difficult to communicate.
Oh yeah.
With very basic things. I think that it is good for the people who actually do research and don't believe everything they see on social media. Social media can be great. It's a great platform for a lot of different things that could actually better people. But because a lot of people don't fact check or actually do research or seek supervision or any type of actual real medical guidance, they just listen to these TikToks about narcissists and now they know everything. You don't. You really don't. Having 5 TikToks and 6 Instagram or screenshotting stuff and sending it to the friend. Girl, I told you he was a narcissist. It's not conducive because it's not going to help you heal. All you're going to have is a bunch of screenshots on your phone. But I digress.
Screenshots do be in their phone.
Talk that group chat shit. That's what I'm saying. That group chat is the devil.
What group chat?
No, I'm saying the group chats where they be doing that. Ladies send a screenshot and they give them 2 shoes or a red coat, giving them names. It'd be just it's a bunch of, I hate to say it, I know you don't like it.
Wide hips,
toxic femininity.
big jeans.
You say you send the turtleneck out the gate. They might have put the turtleneck in the group chat.
Yeah, and then or they send that to the group chat. The girls hate, and then they go behind your back and hit them up because you left the username up there. They didn't slid in on you.
They definitely do.
They backdoored you.
Nova lives a wild life, man.
A little bit.
Telling you, bro, I know what's up, man. If you want to know anything that's popping, your girl group chat tell everything, even you in that motherfucker. It ain't for the faint of heart. I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't for the faint of heart.
I think like accessibility too, right? I think the seeing too much out there, of course, like because there's like, of course, they have the TikToks about who's narcissistic and all of that mental health, who's toxic, all of those different catchphrases. They have those videos on there, but I think being accessible to so much, right? Like information, people. As a dude, bro, like sometimes it's overwhelming. Like how many beautiful women it is in the world. Like it's crazy, dog. Like I couldn't imagine
First of all, half those people like don't even look like that in real life. Let me just go ahead and
filters.
Second of all, people start wondering.
True, but
people start missing out on what they don't, or thinking about what they don't have, but instead of being grateful for what they do have.
Preach.
That part.
Preach.
Green on the other side.
I mean,
most of us aren't ugly. We just don't have the amount of money it would take for us to look like some of these celebrities. Or if we did, some of us just aren't willing to pay it.
Like I told you before, they use these filters, and then you get on a date, they got no legs. I'm telling you, bro.
Shut up.
I'm telling you, they're not who they portray. They be flicker boom
like an old church lady, man. That shit crazy.
You heard me?
Flicker boom.
Out my purse.
Dr. Red, you been catfished, Dr. Red?
Oh, baby, he'll go a quarter for all.
Yeah, have you been catfished, Dr. Red?
I don't. No, but I laugh about it because I have a friend whose mom is definitely being catfished, and she believes everything this man's saying. And I'm like, this man is clearly catfishing you, but she will not let it go.
What, he a general in the army?
How you know? He's not a general in the army. I want to say he's like an admiral. He's deployed. Yeah. And I'm like,
he got a uniform on right now.
Yeah, I know somebody that got catfished by the same person, man. Small world. I can send you the screenshots later.
Damn.
I can see you. Boy, I'm telling you, man, they be on this flicker boom. It's the same thing, man. They be out here getting hustled, man. You gotta knock it off.
I try not to do that. I'm not big on the filter thing.
Catfish?
I'm not big on the no. I don't catfish at all. But I'm not big on the filter thing, just because it's just getting out of hand. It really is. It's getting out of hand.
What about angles?
Angles is good. I mean, it got to get angles, but I mean,
that's catfishing too.
You done got, yeah, but if you got enough pictures and you post enough,
get that right angle,
they gonna get all the angles.
Man, that's catfishing too. Bitch, pull up on you, be like, nigga, that shit went in the picture.
But when have any of you dudes stood in front of the camera and held your big dad belly out? Like, come on. Who gonna turn around and show they fat rolls like that without you?
I be shirtless on
dudes ain't
on
doing
my
it either.
pictures.
You want us to be shirtless?
I be shirtless on my pictures.
I didn't say that, but y'all do it too. Y'all do it too.
Let's be real.
I don't have angles.
It's really hard.
Exactly.
To do catfish. It's really hard for
hold on.
Doc said it. Yeah. Nobody's posting unflattering pictures of itself, but I'm talking about filters where it's altering your nose, your eyes, your facial structure and stuff. Like, no.
They alter their bodies.
Listen. We've all been angled too. Like as men, we just letting you know there's some tricky angles
No, that's
out
what
there.
she just said. She just said it. Nobody's posting undesirable pictures of themselves.
Really? It's dudes out there using filters.
It's still an angle. I'm just, bro. If you only see breasting up on all her pictures, like you just got to use your imagination, bro.
Yeah, she's an angler.
This guy got
big back
with no, big back, reckless dog.
She big back. If it's neck up, I already peep it. I can peep it quick.
You can peep an angler.
Boy,
I'm big back and they love it. So I don't, hey, it is what it is. It's all in how you. It's all in how you.
There's nothing wrong.
All in how you carry.
There's nothing wrong with big backs. There's nothing wrong with big backs. But what I'm saying is
that business on the cup line.
Yeah,
come on.
I ain't say you wouldn't be
it ain't never stopped nothing. Okay, but of course I'm always gonna try to be better for my own personal self. But
first of all, somebody always gonna like it. Somebody always gonna like it.
Somebody ain't no skinny girl. And you're right, Doc. I ain't no skinny girl, but I'm not sitting up. I do hit the angles. I do. I mean, of course, but it's not to hide anything. I also hit you seeing my whole body too. But and I'm not altering or using any apps on my body.
Do you put your hand over your stomach and the whole body?
Look at my social. You tell me.
I don't. Okay.
No. I ain't mad at the hand on the stomach. It's just normal, man. At this point, man.
Yeah,
the only thing I can picture y'all saying, like the entire time y'all have this conversation. Do y'all remember Ray when he started filling up the lady's wrist to see how big she was?
Oh yeah.
That's all I can think of.
You don't look big back, Shell. Though you don't look big back.
Yeah,
I need to lose some weight.
But like I said, I'm not. I don't think you big back.
Big back is. When we say big back,
what's the big back qualifications?
Qualifications for big back is 4 rows in the back.
No, it's not body shaming. I'm just joking.
And they got the arms where they stir the macaroni. They got the big arms, the big arm meat.
Oh, stats.
You don't have the big arm meat.
Boy.
You ain't got the macaroni arms.
You talking about the little fold? You talking about the little fold over?
Yeah, I'm talking about the big macaroni arms.
Why eat your potato salad? That's what you talking about. The little fold, the little fold over the elbow. That's what you talking about.
Yeah, they can stir a block of cheese in some cooked macaroni.
Yeah, and I eat your potato salad. I already know.
And you know it's gonna be good too.
Yes, that's why I would eat their potato salad.
We are not fat shaming. It's just
Red. What's your social media?
And we're using me. We're talking about me. So
real quick.
Yeah, Red. You got some angles, Red? What's yours?
What's your angles?
What do you mean? What's my angle?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's your angle?
I like
she
to be
sit up on the sink.
I see what her little thing is. It's the sexy glasses.
Oh yeah.
They get them every time.
She can't see without them. She can't see with.
I need these to see in my dreams. Okay, I need my glasses. I need these to see in my dreams, y'all.
Red to walk into the wall. Wow, without them.
What's your angle?
I'll send y'all some pictures of Red.
What are my angles?
Yeah. What's true? Women tend to lead with their best features and shit.
My twin, so I have a twin sister, and my twin sister and I always take pictures from the same side. Like, I know it's weird, but I'm so used to her being over my shoulder that I always take pictures from the same side. So like any picture of us you see is gonna be the exact same. We're gonna be in the same placement, if that makes sense. It's just something we've done.
You're a twin. You ever pull one of them switcheroos?
No, we are exact opposites. I do not look like anybody else in my family except for I look like my mom.
So is there a pose?
I would not go raw.
Red,
That's the only one time I didn't go raw, fellas. I ain't like my Shay and sis with that shit, bro.
Is that what you mean, Silk? Is there like a pose that she do or like something that she does to hit them angles when she posting her pictures or something?
No, I'm doing all that. I need people to know what they're getting themselves into because I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you throwing a whole enchilada, huh?
That's
like I said, somebody gonna. You said what?
No,
I said stand up. Go ahead.
Stand up now?
No.
I'm not telling you to stand up. I said this is.
That's
stand
up.
Twirl around too. Twirl around. Yeah, no, I'm not saying. No, I said that's stand up. Like that's honorable. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Like I like for people to know what they're getting themselves into. Not gonna say I catfish you. Not gonna say I tricked you. The most it might be is like if I take a picture in the sun, it has to be a little bit lighter, but you will definitely know I'm dark skinned.
Eclipse out, is it?
It is what it is. Nothing crazy going on there, but
getting the fupa and all. I'm speaking
So-
fupa.
Fupa and all. Do you put your hand over the fupa, Shell?
I don't. I just go look. I don't.
What you call that move?
Yeah, that's
we got to name
An
these
angle?
moves, man.
Are you looking? Are you?
No, are you looking?
He's looking at the fupa now.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at right now. You got it on the tab.
You like the angle it's at? It ain't got but one angle. It look deformed.
No,
the
but
other
have
way.
you ever showed up to the date and realized you've been angled as you walk in the building?
Boy, I told you, hell yeah. Hell yeah, that shit has happened.
I have.
It is
You
absolutely
been angled
happened,
too?
boy. That's
What he did?
Hell yeah.
We got here these two,
man.
Give us the man's angle. Give me the men angles, because I don't know
Come
how
in
men
there
can
with that
catfish.
big dad damn stomach that he was not showing on none of those profile pictures.
You got necked up. It go both ways.
Did he have an
No.
earpiece on?
He had pictures of his
Not the
whole
truck
body,
driver,
but
cuz.
it didn't show that he had this big Teletubby ass stomach. What?
You have a
Well,
truck
she really
driver
mad
headset
about
on?
it.
No shit like that.
She really mad about this.
Oh yeah.
But both of y'all angle, y'all should just call it even. All right, truce.
No.
All right, you got it. You win this one, dog. But let's go ahead. You got.
We'll call it even. Call it even. You got me. I
Or
got you.
posting them old pictures and now his hairline is receding all the way back here and he won't let that little bit of hair go. Like, dude, let me see
You
how
might
you
have just
look
got a
now
bad lineup that day.
in that month. Let me see how you
Shooting
look
at you,
within the
Nova.
last 30 days.
Oh yeah, she's shooting it over real quick.
I think that the only thing that kills me about that is the hat fishing.
Oh, everybody shooting that over.
Man.
Be hat
I'm
fishing.
not.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna drop that hat fishing.
My dog about to go to Turkey tomorrow on y'all ass.
That's a good one,
Yeah, boy,
child.
that nigga out
That's
of
a
here.
good
Red line tonight.
Just
Nah, I sport
don't
I sport
post
my
them
bald
old
head
pictures.
regularly. You know what I'm saying?
Me
You
too.
gotta-
I support
you
my hair. I support my
Me
hair.
too. I support
Low
my head
cut,
all the time.
little fade, taper, all of that.
Hey, we had a topic last show since we got some ladies here, right? So my man Nova, we starting to get warmed up a little bit. My man Nova last show said he would not date a woman that wore weave, right? He's like, nah, I don't do that shit. That's where I draw the line at. First of all, what y'all think about that? Because I got another take, but what you guys think about that?
See, you can't
Braids
see
is
shell
fine.
screen though.
Braids is fine.
Braids is
I'm
still
talking-
weave.
It's a deal. I'm talking about the lace fronts, the sew-ins, the 27 pieces, the
bust
I,
down.
ain't got, I don't got a problem with none of that shit,
The
bro.
bust
It's all right
downs.
with me.
Okay, Nova, help us understand what is the problem. What don't you like about it?
we
Because
trying to figure
some
this
people
out
do
last
be running around here looking crazy with that
I'm about
shit
to tell
on.
y'all.
So explain yourself.
I just don't agree with it. I like the natural hair. I like looking at a woman's natural hair. I like looking at the braids. I looking at the locks.
But
So,
you
no,
being hypocritical, bro. You
No, but you do
do
realize that some people have jobs, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Where when I take my bonnet off, baby, that job is gonna get whatever come up out whatever hair come up out that bonnet is what this job is gonna get, and I can't always go to work like that.
So I gotta.
I just don't like that
Here's
weave.
my
This
take
one-
is I'm cool with weave, but I prefer like he said, like braids. I don't like all the silky straight, and I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying? The women that wear that shit and they look fly, right? But my preference is you know it to look naturally and you to have some kinky black hair. That's my
Yeah.
preference.
I love
So even
that
if you
y'all
put the
say
locks,
that.
even if you put the locks weave in your hair, I'm cool with that. I just need you to look black and authentic. You know what I'm saying? And not have long, streaky Caucasian hair. You feel me? Because that's not what I want. I want a black woman with black kinky hair.
I love
I
that y'all
agree.
say that, but the reality of it is, if we're behind you while you scrolling down your IG page and all the women that you're following and looking at on a daily basis, you're not following the natural, the
That ain't me,
girlies
though.
or whatever.
That
Y'all are
ain't
looking
me.
at the IG hoes that got a straight up bust
What is
down,
y'all?
new bust down, not just
yeah.
just in
But
general. Just in
that's
general,
not what
the
it
girls
don't
that
matter.
y'all are seeing.
I'm just saying my
Wait a
preference.
minute. Let me just say this.
No, and I said I love that. I love that you're saying that. But the reality is, we're not getting chose over somebody that probably has fake everything and on top of fake hair, and they're
We
getting
not
all
choosing them
the.
IG things.
Doc,
just
come on,
saying,
come
like,
on, come on, Doc, come on. Listen, we're gonna keep it real.
This
Right
ain't,
up
this
in
ain't
this.
about
Wait,
this ain't
wait,
about
wait,
getting
wait.
chosen. It's
I'm
all
just-
about how people like how for me it's just like what I like, right?
I'm gonna give you like
if you like your hair straight and silky, then just wear it straight and silky. But I don't make my decision based on what popularity and what men on Instagram are choosing. You feel me? That's just I think
No,
women should
and
wear
I
what they
understand.
absolutely want to wear, not depending on what's getting chosen on Instagram. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
and I
love that you
think-
feel that way. I acknowledge that, but that's just not the reality for the majority.
Don't equate
I feel
likes.
like. But wait a minute. You saying that you behind our shoulder? That mean we chose you. Who cares what's strolling on my timeline?
I was
That's
just saying
true,
that
too.
as a.
I'm
Not
just trying.
really,
No,
not-
I'm just going on what you
literally.
said. You
Not
stand
really,
basically. You
not
my
really.
lady, or I chose this person to be with. Now I'm just strolling my timeline with a bunch of random people. May I add? And you telling me that's what I want. Obviously, I want what I got.
Yeah, because you still here.
I chose this. I'm just letting you know while you strolling that timeline and you looking at a nigga shit. Well,
it ain't reality. It's
you
like
feel me?
social
That's
media.
not.
And
It's not
nobody
reality. That
IG
phone
girls
is
ain't
not
getting in love.
reality. We understand that.
Don't be what you see is them getting love is this. That's the celebrity world where they just have sex with each other and go to Diddy parties. That's a less than 1% of the world's population. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
going- yeah.
They are paid to be like that. But in reality, we're going for the everyday girls. The reality. I don't want no BBL. I don't want a fake booty, machine booty. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, to whoever does, then cool. You know what I'm saying? I just stated my preference. I want my black woman to look black. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like silky hair. That's just not my bag. I don't know what his bag is. I told him he was a hypocrite because he getting hair plugs and then telling women they can't get fake weave. Like that was nonsense to me.
One's real,
that's
one's
crazy.
fake.
That's,
One's real, one's fake.
No,
both
they're
of them
both.
is help.
Neither one of them's natural.
No. How it ain't natural? It's your hair.
Both of
No,
them
your hair
help,
naturally
bro.
went bald, fam. Like
No, I got alopecia, bro.
No, you don't.
Keep telling
Stop
you that.
lying on that shit before you catch it.
I don't. I'm not
Right.
lying on it. How y'all gonna tell me I'm lying on something that I got diagnosed with?
Did Tupac give it to
doctors?
you too?
Huh?
Did Tupac give it to you too? Like he
No, I
gave-
got it from Jada Pinkett. I rubbed her head.
well, that's a celebrity DM. I told you she was married. Y'all missed it. Don't worry about it.
Listen,
say,
bro.
Doc? Okay.
Me personally about this weave and shit. I don't have I'm not against it. I don't care. Whatever she wants to do is fine with me. But I do know up under there, around the house with me, whatnot. She will, natural hair is fine with me too. I know it's hard to maintain as black women. I see the struggle with it, but I don't mind it, bro. Like whatever floats your boat is cool with me. If I chose you, I chose you. If you decide you wouldn't put a 27 piece in today, cool. Yeah, you want to
Can I
touch
ask
your ass
this?
tomorrow?
Thank
cool.
you.
Shell, how much is it for a 27 piece?
I don't know. I don't do those.
How much is it for a lace front?
Oh, it's
All that
probably
shit
about
pricey,
300.
bro.
Probably about
So
300.
it's 300. You can't take 300 to put on your head. for your natural juices and berries.
But that's not the look they want. Maybe they want to look different this week.
And your natural hair ain't gonna last. So you
that's why you just gotta find what you like.
Told, the amount of products,
you can't be convincing people to wear their hair some type of way. You just gotta find what you like. That's it.
Right. But the products that we do use in our hair to keep the natural looking, for those of us that actually care about having healthy health care, I spend hundreds on products for my natural hair. Even though I'm putting braids and different protective styles in my hair underneath my crown, I spend quite a deal of money on products just to make sure it still stays healthy underneath when I do choose to wear it out. But this for me is time, man. This is time. This right here saves me time.
How often do you wear it out?
I wear my hair out a lot. You can see it. You see it on my IG. I wear my natural hair quite a bit. I give my hair a break.
What the hang up is, no, something happened. Some traumatic happened that you may need to talk to Dr. Red back later on off the show. I think you had a traumatic experience with somebody with a
hair hats. I don't like the hair hats, bro.
Sometimes these women don't always want to look like Baby Bob, bro.
Man, I just like beautiful natural hair.
I want to be able to do this sometimes.
I like when they put it in a ponytail and they got them little waves, and you know what I'm saying. I like that.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that too. Appreciate you saying it.
Here's my
thing.
I
had
got
really good luck with men that have always encouraged me to wear my natural hair. So I really shout out to a lot of the black men that I've talked to or dated.
Yeah,
or
we wanted white women, we go get white women. We want black women hair. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. If I want a white woman or a Spanish woman, I go get one. But I want a black woman. Now I got to deal with this hair that you're gonna put in a bonnet. I can't even run my hands through it when I'm hunching. This I got some gripes. I want to talk about a few things.
You can't even pull on it.
I can't pull on it.
That's what it really is, Trey.
So now, hold on. Here's my thing with it. Like natural hair too, because they don't want you doing that with that too, and I respect it. But it's still a thing, right? Like you can't rub your hand through hair. Even when they got the eyebrows done, like whatever may be done, you got to be careful with. Like, who is all this for then? Like, who are you making yourself up for? We get home, we get in the room. I can't even enjoy it. You got to put everything in the bonnet, cover it up. Don't mess up the makeup, the eyebrows, the eyelashes.
You got to set guidelines to it. Like, all right, you put all that shit on. I want to fuck
with instruction manual.
Oh yeah,
it come with an instruction manual.
I mean, you should have a fuck me. They should have like a fuck me outfit, like a weave and everything that you can just go in and destroy and do everything that you want to do.
You think it just plug off or something like that? You can just,
they got weaves like that though, bro.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
They do.
So you can't go get weave installed when it's time to have sex, bro. They just
I'm just saying. No. He was saying that when they put it on, that they should have rules or whatever he was saying. But I'm just letting him know that they get weaves like that and they have hair like that where they can swim and do whatever, wash it, move normal.
Yeah. You seen one swim in it?
Yeah, they got them. I've seen it.
Okay.
Swim in it. Go out to dinner looking like it was brand new the next couple minutes.
Vacation here.
That ain't that cheap.
I've seen one that's swimmable. I just haven't seen one go under the water.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen them swim.
Oh, they got swimmable weave kits. Does it like repel water away? When they go,
I don't know what it do. I just know they got human hair that they put in their hair and they swim with it.
Right. It's human hair that you skid sewed in that you can wash in between after you get out of the beach water and stuff like that. And that's I call it vacation hair because I like to do that. Put little bundles in there so I can like kind of go. So we can just roll. We're gonna get in the beach. You gonna be able to feel on my booty in the Gulf or whatever, whatever on the beach, and then we're gonna be able to still go to dinner without me feeling like, damn, like I gotta do all this shit to my natural hair. Like I don't have time for that.
Oh no, I get that. I'm with that.
Put a swim cap on.
The weave just gotta look like yours. That's all. I don't mind weave.
I'm here with it. I love the texture.
My gripe
weave
is a little different.
I like that too. I mean, I love the texture weave. I'm not like the bust down girl, the 27 whatever piece. I don't know nothing about that. I don't really like that. I always like to wear, if I'm gonna wear weave, I want it to be a textured kind of thing. That's just me. Keep it kind of natural.
Quinn say locks are permanent vacation hair.
Oh yeah,
already. I rock with
locks is amazing. They can dip them. I like when they dip them. You know what I'm saying?
You mean permanent locks?
Yeah.
As long as
because this locks right here, Nova. This
the
is
real
locks
team
what I have in my hair. But you talking about locks like KB?
Yeah, but
like
on the woman,
locks and
no Diddy.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not. That's just not my thing.
Yeah, as long as the drapes don't match the carpet, then you good.
It shouldn't be no carpet.
That's what I'm saying. Can't have locks downstairs.
It gotta be straight.
What's your ladies' preference on man grooming? Must do?
I like a groom, but it don't have to be all the way shaved off. But I'd like a groom.
A man with a landing strip is wild.
Man with.
And I told y'all before, I do landing strips. So
yo, there's no man with a landing strip. Get out of here. Man.
It better not be.
What do you mean cut off a little bit of it? Like, what do you give a boosie fade? Like,
keep
what's
it
his?
low.
What's his
Keep
thing?
it low, but you don't have to have it bald. Like it don't have to
skin
be all the
type,
way
like a taper.
What, you using guards when he trimmed the thing up? Like, what do you mean keep it low?
Taper.
I mean,
That's only one cut.
I guess you talking about after it shaved the growth, the back.
The new growth.
Yeah, but they don't have to completely shave it off. Just keep it low, all the way low. Like
you prefer armpits and legs and all that too, or just you just?
No, I mean I don't mind a man with arm. I feel like I need my man to have armpit hair. I don't know about that shaving armpits as a man.
What about leg hair?
Maybe
All you
cutting
need
it
him
down.
to have armpit hair is what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know. I just something I feel like that I ain't never not had. And it would kind of be weird
She
to
want
not
that
see a
little
man
musk.
with some type of hair. But I have seen some kind of guys where I feel like he could just grab it a little bit and cut it some. But I've never like been with a man that's chasing.
Crap, you gotta have that long. God.
I'm just saying, I just see guys with thick. Not anybody
He
I've
got
dated.
old deodorant in that motherfucker.
yeah.
Got some old
Everybody
deodorant.
I've dated or been with have
And
had
clumps,
underarm
little
hair.
balls.
Do you braid their underarm hair? Because it sounds like it's long. If you
No,
taking that
I
motherfucker
said
and cutting it.
I've seen guys in public with that, and I think to myself, why doesn't he cut some of that down? But I've always dated guys. Every guy that I've ever dated or been with has had underarm hair, and it's not been a problem.
You like them a little musty, huh?
Yeah,
That
that
doesn't
might
mean
be your
you're
red.
musty.
That might need to be your red flag. Chill.
Yeah.
Red, what's your
No.
preference?
No.
Pardon me?
You have
What's your
a man grooming preference?
No.
China? No,
No,
You don't
like
mind the boys.
if I could choose,
Okay, man, huh?
no chest hair, no back hair.
That's respectable.
That taco beef. Ugh.
How the hell they gonna get their back? You hook them up?
You gonna do that little? Would you save a man back for him?
I would nair it.
Oh hell no!
I burned the shit out of his ass.
No, there's a way to do things correctly.
Yeah, we believe you, but no, we Gucci.
You're a doctor. You ain't no esthetician.
I mean, that is an over-the-counter thing, so it's safe, but
It ain't safe. I've used in there. That shit ain't safe at all.
I've used it for
No.
my skin too sensitive for it.
That
I tried
shit
it before.
burn, bitch. Every
It burned the
time.
hell out of my legs.
But have you ever seen somebody who has hair and they have on like a t-shirt and it's like coming out the shirt or coming
I hate that.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't like that. That's a bit much for me.
Yeah.
Boy, use a whole bar of soap on his back.
And I don't like the taco beef right here. It just like freaks me out a little bit. I'll be like, let me just shade it a little bit.
So what? Okay, we asked on the last show what was some features that guys liked about the women. Women, what are some features that you notice about a man first? What are the first features that you notice about a man?
When they smell good, a fresh
Talk
haircut,
about it.
the facial hair. Okay, Zach.
Yes. His eyes. His smile, really. That right there for me
whispering
takes
eye.
the cake. If he has nice skin, he takes care of his skin, and he got a nice smile, that get me every time.
Gotcha.
And like I said, the facial hair.
What about feet?
Oh yeah, feet is a big thing for me.
What gets you all juiced up about feet?
I just I cannot
She
stand ugly
almost
feet.
You sucking toes, Shell.
No, I'm not.
You be
sucking
sucking toes,
but
Shell?
I want
Shell,
them. I
have
want
you
them to
sucked a
look
man's
so
toe?
good that I would want to suck them.
Have you ever sucked a man's toe? Be honest.
No,
She
I have
done
not.
suck toes.
I
She
haven't.
Hey,
I
if Shell
haven't, but
ever
I-
sucked your toes, hit us up.
But I want your toes to. But I want to. Yeah,
Run the banner real quick.
Hit them up if it's ever
Hear the
happened.
phone
But
number
I
real
want
quick,
him to.
man.
I want his toes to be decent enough that if I did want to do something like that, I would feel comfortable.
You
doing
did
so,
want to
but
do.
I
Yeah, you
can't.
done it. You
No,
done
no,
this.
I've never
Quinn
done
say
it. I
first
would
thing
admit
she
it.
noticed is small
I would admit
hands,
it.
his smell. Gotcha.
So y'all,
That smell don't do that. The smell is the introduction before the introduction. You can walk by her and already have piquer interest if you smell it right.
Yeah.
You can't have no bad breath either.
I ain't talking about no curve or no juke
right
either.
there.
You gotta get you a bottle of some grown-up shit.
Take care of the nose hairs.
Yeah. Something like
nose
that.
hairs. Oh, that's easily trimmed. If a dude got ugly feet, can he wear socks and he be good?
Huh?
If a dude got ugly feet, can he wear socks and still be good?
The question is, why is his feet ugly? Are they because?
What if he wear boots all the time?
Grooming himself.
Okay, and you know what? If my man wears boots all the
Gotta groom
time, it
himself.
sounds to me like he needs a pedicure because he only got one set of feet, and we probably need to take care of him. But that's just me
Come on,
though.
talk about it.
But
That's grooming.
me,
That's
though.
the grooming.
Yeah.
All that's grooming.
Let's make sure we take care of his feet. I don't.
But real talk, if I like him a lot and he got ugly feet, it is what it is. But I would prefer.
Oh, you're a trooper, huh? You deal with them hammer.
If everything else is like vibing, I'm not gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna be with you because you got ugly feet.
Where
I'm
y'all
sure
at
there's
with it
something
with
about me he not gonna like.
on the same combo as the mani pedis? You know, it's been a whole uptick of these motherfuckers getting like glossy, getting the fingernail polish. Where y'all at with it on the fingernail polish?
Can he get gloss? Can he get clear coat gloss or no gloss at all? No paint on his nails.
Buff?
See, don't the buff make it shiny?
But buff make it shiny though.
Thank you.
Not like the shine.
I don't mind it. Just no polish. If you want to get your pedi and if that's the thing, that's a metrosexual kind of thing. I'm okay with it.
It's
but
hygiene.
The polish,
hygiene.
The polish is no for me.
Red, you going for somebody with polish?
I'm gonna have to. That's a hard pass for me.
Pass.
Buffed, yes, but there's absolutely nothing and no shame in somebody taking care of the only set of hands and feet they gonna get.
Hello, I'm
Talk
okay
about
with
it.
that.
But the polish, the polish is where I'm
That's a whole nother level of no.
What if you want to get matching polish with you to support you in like a cause? Say like
I would
you
have brought
doing
my
like
girlfriend
a
if we
fundraiser.
wanted to do that.
She might be toxic, like we said earlier.
I'd have brought my friend girl if we were gonna do that.
All right. That's understandable.
We almost at an hour and a half. We wrapping this up at an hour and a half. Y'all get these takes off. I gotta.
Can we talk, Doc? What are some ways women have asked for sex without asking for it?
Man, butt naked in the bed.
Yeah, they just get naked.
And they do it on Instagram sometimes too. You just log on Instagram and she done liked all your pictures for like back in 2017. Like, oh damn, she's like all of them.
She peacocking. We call that peacocking.
That's an into the DM, right?
Like, she just threw it on the floor.
How many hearts? How many old picture hearts tells you one gonna get my attention? Like, why the fuck did you go back to week
You don't went through all my shit. Yeah.
Week 363. What are you trying to say?
I feel like I'm being stalked at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one way, and then
that she liked until she went way back.
I mean, you can tell too just from like eye contact and stuff like that. Just energy, bro. Like this, you could feel that type of energy just from like when you out on the date, y'all vibing. If you in tune to the date, her, the body's right and shit. Yeah, you shouldn't have to ask. Like women shouldn't have to ask if you in tune. Mm-hmm. There have been some times where I wasn't in tune. And then you find out later on in a relationship that she was like, man, I was trying to get to you such and such. Now you're like, for real? Like,
well, you hate you trying to be a gentleman and shit. I'm over there trying to be a gentleman, like, and I'd have missed out on it, boy. Like,
that shit happened a lot. Though.
Like, nah, I ain't trying.
But don't feel bad, fellas. That means you was raised right. That's all.
Back in Pensacola.
27-piece stripper got you, didn't it?
Tragic, man. Tragic. Trying to be a gentleman, man.
Sex said you not skinny, but you big back. But you not big. You not skinny, but you not big back.
Tweener.
Oh, Stack shooting a shot. Look at him. From
Stack say
3-tech or a 5-tech.
Oh yeah.
Stack say send a page, but back. Okay, since y'all said that about going back in time, waiting on sex. What do you do? Okay, at what point do you remove the pictures of the ex once y'all break up?
Immediately.
So we break up. Yeah, I'm taking them shit.
You taking them all down?
Looking at you every day.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Red, you taking all the pictures down? Are you and Buki?
Oh yeah, Red done diagnosed him already.
Yeah, he crazy. Yeah. Boy, need some therapy. Take these damn pictures down. Crazy ass. Narcissistic motherfucker. I'm sorry.
Shell, when you taking them down?
What picture?
The pictures that you and Buki had and y'all break up. When you gonna take them down?
I shouldn't. There shouldn't be no pictures of Buki
She ain't
on
never
my
putting
stuff.
them up.
Why you ain't putting them up?
You know it.
So
why?
God,
Okay, why don't y'all do that?
Hold on, Nova. Hold on, Nova.
Okay.
So wait. When you taking the pictures of the nigga ass your fingers down? That's all you putting up is just fingers.
Oh no, I deleted that too.
You delete fingers?
I
No,
deleted
them
the
damn
finger.
fingers.
I
wrong.
deleted pineapple finger.
Oh shit!
I wasn't talking about.
Then brought that man back up in. I was like, damn, boy, I ain't got.
Because that's the only time I've done it. So if the
I
only
was like,
time
damn,
that
I'm just trying to listen to the show,
the
man.
only other time is in the stories when I might do some like little stupid shit like that in the stories where it's gonna be gone. But on my page, my timeline, it was only one time, and he, like I said, it was like a hand or something, and that's been gone.
In my book, boy, if you posting hands and things like that, you messy.
Yeah, I mean,
What? You scared?
I
You that
wasn't being
scared?
messy.
You messing with somebody else, man, and you know it. You just
No. I was not
Give her this.
Nova, I ain't
I
gonna
think-
say that, but I'm just saying if you just don't post at all, if you just got to post a hand or something, you want everybody to know, that's kind of messy.
I didn't have
attention, bro.
Listen, I did that for him. I did that. Let me not even go down there, bro. I didn't do that for him. I did that being messy, but not being messy, because at the time I did like him, and he would have been the only one that knew whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
I guess,
again,
but it's still messy.
I have a different perspective.
No, you know what? You right,
what's your
KB. Because I
perspective, Dr.
guarantee
Red?
you, hey KB, I guarantee you, she went on his page, seen some little hard eyes from one of the little exes, and then she went and hearted the same
know
thing
better.
and made a comment right under,
They
and
know
then she
better.
posted on the story. I guarantee you,
They know
and the
better.
girl
I
knew
don't
them
know-
ashy
I don't-
knuckles. She
I
knew
don't
them
know where
ashy
you
knuckles.
get all these wild takes from, Nova, but I'm just saying, most times when girls are just posting, I'm just out with somebody or this and that, they being messy, bro. Like I just feel
why
like
is
they
it
being
messy
messy.
just because I don't want your
the
whole
guest has
face
a
on my stuff?
perspective. Holy cow! The guest has a perspective. What do you got, Red?
I think that I'm gonna just give you a different perspective, y'all. Just try to follow me here. I think a lot of people post. A lot of people do not post because somebody said in the comments they're either married or single, or they're single till they're married. Because it seems like a lot of people believe as soon you can wait forever, and as soon as you post them, they start acting up. Like it's like a magic trick. And then you have to have people try to go back through and piece together what happened. You done already introduced this person to people. Now you got to go back and undo all of this. It's too much. It's
so
too
why
much. And it
not-
gives a lot of other people anxiety. It's anxiety provoking.
I understand. I understand everything you just said. So why not just don't post him at all? Not just
Because
post
then,
the body.
because then people are like, well, you don't want to post me. You don't want people to know about me. You don't want to build
No,
with
no,
me.
no, no. It's what I say. I don't have the issue right there, but I just feel like if you got a problem, if you don't want to look crazy and all that, just handle your relationship off for social media. But if you around here just posting y'all just holding a picture of his hand and your hand together, or you just posting a picture of just his bottom of his beard, that shit is just messy. That's what they do.
I don't know who he's speaking of, but yeah.
I'm not speaking of anyone. This is an
I
open
say yeah.
topic.
I say yeah.
Like it happens all the time. Like I see it all the time. They post a picture. They all laid up. All you can see is a nigga leg or something. Like it's just weird to me. I just feel like the ones
And
that's
the
doing
crazy
that.
part is another woman gonna be like, I know that's my man kneecap. I know it. Like somebody's always gonna know it. Every time.
But I feel like they be doing it to be messy. Either they creeping around with somebody else, dude, or the person that they showing is just somebody they I don't know. I just feel like it's weird. Like if you're gonna post me. Not I'm not gonna don't just posting my hand on your page. Like just don't post me at all.
Yeah, I agree with
I'm
this.
cool
Like,
with
if you
it.
got this stance of like, you don't want to post your man on social media, then just keep your social media just about you. Then don't.
He not my
Right.
man yet,
Don't
but he
post my
might
motherfucking
be.
shoes.
We don't know if he's gonna be my man or not. So if I
Will
post a
you
little
post your
glimpse of
man
his little thing,
if you
a
and the
little
dude
something,
moving together? Would you post him?
huh?
At what point will he
Oh my
become
God, this is gonna
postable?
be a conversation here.
I mean, if I'm in a relationship with a person, I don't mind posting them.
Okay. And
If the
then
relationship has been established for a while, but not off the gate, no, it's just not. For me, it's just not a healthy thing. For me, first, a lot of the reasons that you guys said, that Doc said, and stuff like that about how these 5-minute relationships and you get so happy and giddy over stuff, and I'm like, okay, I think I found something. Then you go and flood. There's a certain level of privacy that I want, and it don't have to be out there on social media.
No,
I'll bring them around you.
I don't think you don't have to post your significant other. I don't care. I don't think that's up to you. If y'all sit down and y'all talk about it, if you want to be posted, that's something y'all have to handle amongst each other. I don't care if you post them or not. I'm just saying when you posting a partial of a person or a piece of a dude, I think that's on more of a messy level. I don't think you're doing that to show that I'm with somebody. It's not that. It's just straight flat messy. I don't see
they upsetting other people on the roster.
Right. That's what you're doing, trying to make somebody else mad off. Or you want somebody to say, ooh, child, she with a nigga. Like that shit to me, Pat, don't post my shit, bro. Cause that's a red flag.
We know y'all ain't
okay. I
we know y'all ain't on them trips by y'allself.
No, I don't be with you to post shit anyway. Let's not
We
get
know
it
y'all ain't on
twisted.
that. We know y'all ain't on them trips by yourself. We know that.
That
You got a
was not
sponsor in the back.
K's leg in that car.
That's cool.
where
Just
we
post.
be
Just
in that black dress. That was not his leg. Okay.
my legs bow anyway, so
They're gonna know the boomerang, ain't it?
Yeah, they know the boomerang, bro.
I know that ashy
Right
pattern.
behind
I
him,
know that ashy pattern. I know that ashy. Some dudes have gotten caught just by a leg or finger. Women know, boy. Women ain't
Yes.
stupid.
That's why I said a woman is always gonna know. That's my man's kneecap. That's his.
I know
That's
that
his.
pattern.
it's the
They
same
know.
thing with us though. We be like, oh, we know that's our lady. It's the same shit. It go both ways here.
So dudes be doing that shit. What dude?
I don't know no dude that I would hope to not to know a dude that would do some shit like
Post a
this.
titty
No,
real
I don't
quick.
know a dude, but I do know a dude
Man,
that
that
posted
nipple
a
look
girl,
familiar.
and I
That
know a
nipple
dude
look
that
like my old
posted a
lady
girl in
nipple
close
right there, boy.
friends, and
I know the pattern of every over.
one of the dudes in his close friend that was his old lady that he had posted.
What?
He ain't know. He didn't know that was the dude's old lady because the dude never brought her around, never talked about her, never mentioned her. He was bringing other people around, but he never said that this was his old lady. You know what I'm saying? That he had
Thank
kids
God he
with.
posted the whole picture. If not, he would have just posted
No,
elbow.
it wasn't the
That
whole
shit would've
picture.
went on.
It wasn't the whole picture.
What was
It was close
Cheat.
friends. It was
But
some
what was
clapping,
in close
boom, boom.
friends?
Huh?
Oh, they go.
But what was in the
Oh, he
close
wildin'.
friends?
Oh, he was clapping cheeks in the close friends.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
y'all
kind
don't
of
add me to that type
friends
of
you?
close friends. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want to see
that
none
ain't
of
get
the
you.
off
same
my
close
close
friends I was
friends
thinking of.
immediately.
Yeah, I'm gonna report your ass to this.
Yeah, I
to
might
the fam
report you
people.
too, nigga.
Zuckerberg, whoever it may be in charge of the app, man.
See,
You
I
add me
try
to
not to
some
mess
shit
with no
like that.
dudes that do that kind of shit.
This is a
No.
family show, cuz. Don't you ever add me to nothing like that.
What he send
I
you?
don't like the people that add me to their friends on they only friends and it just be corny
Only
stuff either
friends.
too, like memes.
Are they
You know
close
what I mean?
friends?
Close
I know
friends.
what you meant.
I hate when people
Yeah,
like they don't have
but
nothing going on.
you gotta
So
read
It'll
what
be
the
a secret or
meme. You gotta
something.
read what the memes say. A lot of that shit be close friends because they can't. They family. They don't want their family to see what the memes say. That's what that
That's
is.
true. Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of shit they
bro,
hide and like.
the
Don't
memes is
add me
like
to
3
that
years
shit
old.
neither,
Don't
bitch.
add
When
me
I
to
see
that
the
shit.
green up there, I want to see some elite shit.
Yeah, you gotta show
Right.
me
Give
something
me
you
a
don't want to show the
secret.
general public. I don't want to
Right.
see
Right.
no hunching, but
I don't want to
put
see
me
that
on
shit
something.
neither.
Look, put
Damn,
ladybugs up
Ladybug
there. Put
wilding out.
put ladybug. Little comment up on the screen.
Not the dusty ass foot.
Let me see.
I remember a female was being messy by putting her foot in a picture that my husband sent to me, and I asked him, "Who dusty ass foot is that?"
Was he with her, ladybug?
Yeah, but that's the
Oh
time.
yeah,
I think she more like just stuck her foot in the picture, just
I
being.
don't know.
Yeah, dog. Like, you call my side chick, my side old lady feet dusty. What's wrong with you?
That's some good work right there. You want to see the whole body?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We heading to the foot place right now while you talking.
We there.
We about to get matching petties.
Type shit.
I'm fucking dead.
Mimosas.
Take a picture of both our foot in the bath.
We about to have matching petties and mimosas.
All right, we gotta get up out of here. What's up with it? Y'all got any more? What's on y'all mind? We done?
What's on your mind, Red?
What you got, Shell? Red? What's up with it?
Speak on
that. Y'all got questions. Y'all got any questions?
Yeah, y'all got any questions?
Oh, what, for the guys, for the fellas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me help y'all get it. You want me to help you get a man, Shell? I got you.
Yeah.
What's up with you? What you need?
Yeah.
You can send some.
No, I can't send nobody. Ain't no matchmaker.
My way. You can send them my way. You don't have to play matchmaker, but I am single, but I am.
What's your type?
Happy single.
I charge a service fee.
Oh, wait. Ladybug said.
X got $40.
Ladybug said her husband was with the girl.
I knew it.
Yeah. You tried his old lady with that dusty feet shit.
Yeah.
He was slipping. Like, men be so sloppy sometimes. How you take a picture and have
you a picture though? Why he sending you pictures?
Maybe he got to see the picture because she asked where you at.
Yeah.
No, he probably trying to take a picture of something else and then realize the foot was in the picture, like a goof.
Right. I don't think he realized that foot was in that picture before he sent it to Ladybug. Ain't no damn way.
He probably, hey, look, man, this is where I'm at. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Let me cheat in peace.
Oh, we getting prenups. We thoroughly believe in prenups. Ladybug, we thoroughly believe in prenups. Religiously.
Yeah. You got a prenup, cuz?
Yeah, let's go through the guidelines.
If I get married again, I'm getting a prenup.
Yeah, you speaking for everybody, huh?
Yeah.
Sound like it.
Well, I see the reason for one, but I don't have one. So yeah,
it's too late.
You've had one in your past marriages?
No, I didn't because I didn't have enough to have a prenup.
I don't think like you should just have one in general because
my wealth during the marriage.
Even if you don't have it, you don't know what you're gonna get, right? So I think you should start unless you're just not that ambitious about yourself.
But no,
even if you're
prenup
poor and you're broke,
only covers the initial. That covers everything prior to the marriage. That's all it protects. That's all the prenup protects is prior to the marriage. During the marriage, they still entitled to half of what is in the marriage.
You know, what if you started a business before marriage?
Especially for these athletes and stuff like that. I didn't think that
it does.
It depends on what state.
That's why most dudes. Why if you watch it, most smart dudes will get married after they sign the contract. Biggest one was Eric Spoelstra. He got separated from his wife, got divorced, and then they gave him the big contract with the Heat after he was divorced.
Wait, that was divorce though. Of course.
Yeah. But I'm saying during the marriage, even Russell Wilson, he wasn't married yet. He didn't marry the girl, got the contract, married the girl, and then they end up getting divorced.
Shout out to Russ. I think I don't want to miss.
I thought that. So wait, let me ask a question right quick. If you're saying this prenup is for before, so if I got my business before I got married, but my business wasn't booming until after marriage because I had this business before. That's mine.
You should get a prenup. Yeah, you should get a prenup.
No, it's not because what happens, what most people do. Okay, when you got the business before and you didn't do a prenup. So what ends up happening is you have to prove.
I'm saying he should do one.
I'm saying if I did do one,
if you're not rich, that's what I'm saying. If you're not rich, because if you got a young business, you got a young business,
and that clearly outlines it. But what you have to ensure that you do, so you don't void the prenups, is not commingle the funds. Meaning, mix any of her funds with the funds of the business. You cannot pay for nothing from the business for her. She can't put money into the business. Any of that. If you commingle,
I'm just giving some game, dog. Like if you think you're gonna be rich and you got a business or something, like I would get a prenup.
If you have a business, yes. If you have it established before the marriage, do a prenup. If you get it during the marriage, you SOL.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to. The game was. I don't think you have to be rich. You know what I'm saying? If you think you're going to be rich, and you already started a business, and you're not married yet, you should get a prenup to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just and like sure you said, don't commingle funds and
do not commingle funds.
For sure.
Do not commingle funds. And if she's gonna give you some money toward the business, write out loan paperwork. How you plan to give it back, or say it's a gift. You on mute it, Trey.
Yeah, I said, just make sure you be rich. Don't fuck around and think you're gonna be rich and fuck around and be broke. And then like, damn, I need your help, baby.
You need help regardless.
Now I wish I did.
It's all business. It's business when she leave. It's business when you sign the papers. Yeah. All of it's business, bro. Like it's nothing no slight to anybody by getting a prenup. It's just business. Because when this shit goes south, they gonna stand on business. They gonna be like, oh, well, he was nice to me and didn't get a prenup when I met him, so I'm just gonna lay off. Nah, 9 times out of 10, they railroad you. So
slipping.
You gotta just get theirs, what they think is theirs.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at marriage as business, then I mean, if you go into it with that mindset, then
it is. By all means, life is business, bro. Like it just is.
But I don't think
you gotta protect your assets. I think it's respectable to get a prenup to outline everything that you have laid out before this person arrived in your life, and just don't
co business around our death. We get wills. It's business around. They give you your social security number, ain't but a serial number, dog. Like life is business. There's nothing disrespectful about it. It's just business, in every sense of it.
And the best way to do it, if you have, just say you're fortunate to have a lot of things before you get married, put everything in the trust and assign everything to the trust and write yourself as a beneficiary and not
like Trey,
significant other.
Trey, you don't think death is business? Like having a will, life insurance is business.
Yeah, I'm just going off the mindset.
Birth is business. If you don't have the proper business, it'll cost you, and you go in debt. Like it's just making business decisions to set yourself up to protect assets for your legacy and your offspring and whatnot. But it ain't nothing offensive about it. You know what I'm saying? If I met a woman and I'm not married and she said she wanted a prenup, I wouldn't be offended. Like, okay, like I ain't banking on you, I'm banking on me regardless. You know what I'm saying? And if it's love, then it won't matter. If we never get to that point, you know what I'm saying? We treating each other well, then it's not a thing. But
yeah, I think
you can't be afraid just to be able to protect yourself and just do business. I don't think it's offensive or
no, I don't think it's
thing.
Offensive. I just look at love different. I don't go into love looking at it as a business. As far as me personally, I go into love as we're talking marriage. I go into marriage. I mean, love and marriage, they kind of intertwine. Mm-hmm. So I go into it because
you could technically like be married with somebody and not go do no business, right? If it's just about love. Don't go to the courthouse and do no business. That make it business. That make it legal legalities. Like if we could get a union between ourselves, if it's just about love, we could love each other until death do us apart and live by the same morals and standards and principles that's in the Bible, correct? But once we're going to the courthouse where they're going to union us and divorce us, and it's going to be business things, assets, kids being torn apart, like all of that type of stuff, we got to think about that once we're going into a legal stance. That's business. Once you're jumping into legalities. Now, love is something totally different. Love and marriage are two totally different things.
Being in love? Huh? Who gets married without being in love?
They see it every day.
No, I mean people do it, but that's not. I didn't say. I don't get with that response to what I said.
You
a lot of people get married for the wrong reason.
There's somebody in the barracks in the military right now going to get married.
You got to talk about the ledge. That's your job.
Oh, bones. Oh, okay, Ladybug. I get it now. You should have chopped that big toe off.
What we got? Any more takes?
I'm good, man.
All right, man.
Oh, it says, put up Ladybug, what she said. I asked this question because of my profession. I see women.
What is that? What's that, man?
It's the third comment.
This one?
Yeah. No,
the one before
the one
that.
up above that. The one above that.
You're the one ahead of that.
I asked the question because in my profession, I see women taking these men to the cleaners, mostly out of anger. The men are typically lost and have no clue what's going on.
Man, you gotta protect yourself at all time, baby.
I seen dudes destroy. I seen dudes like really lose their mind, be in mental hospitals, never bounce back in situations like that, and lose it all. You feel me?
Lost it all in the dice game.
Like business, like bro, our boy Colucci, bro, like lost his parents' business that his dad left him. Passed away, his dad left him an entire business, and in divorce, you know, all that's gone. His father's legacy. Yeah. Like straight up. Like dude went through some shit with that, man. Like it was an ugly scene to watch. Man. You feel me? You just gotta protect yourself, man. Like you just never know, dog.
What she do with the business?
I don't know. I mean, they was running it. You know, like it's hers. He started his own thing and did something on the side, but I don't know what actually went down. Like, you know, technically we were just friends with him at the time he was going through that shit. Stacks was around. Dude, you just take us out on his boat, man. He was going through some shit. Like every day calling me, hey bro, want to ride on the boat with me? You know, if I don't pick up my phone, he then about to pull up, try to, hey Corey, man, bring the guys out. But he was going through shit, man. And that was a good dude. It wasn't no dudes running the streets and wilding. Bro, this was a family man. You feel me? Got married at like 18 and then just, you know, he working, paying all the bills, doing everything. Next thing you know, he found out shit going crazy. She leave. I don't think he ever really bounced back like he should, bro. Like, anywho, I don't want to get too deep in that. It's just scary. I've seen it happen a lot of times, dog. You just got to protect yourself. Women as well. Everybody should protect themselves. Just insurance. You driving your car around out here, you're going to get insurance just to protect yourself. Same thing in any other instance. That's all. Hey, let's get up out of here. It's been a good show. I'm tired as hell. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, ladies. We need some women energy on the show. We've been kicking the testosterone being high around here. Thanks for everybody hanging out with us on YouTube, Facebook. Y'all got any shots out for y'all leave? Stacks, what it do? We been playing phone tag. I'm going to link up with you, my boy. I'll see you. No shout outs? Okay. Yeah.
Shout out to you guys, everybody.
This is Paige DeSorbo, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I have exciting news. McDonald's has all new McCrispy strips. It's chicken made for dipping. Tender, juicy white meat chicken with a golden brown, peppery breading. It's chicken so good it deserves its own sauce. The creamy chili McCrispy strip dip, a sauce that's creamy, savory, and sweet with a little heat. But it works with any of our sauces. I'm personally a barbecue sauce girl. Even sometimes I like ketchup. I'm just like basic sometimes. But I also need it in addition to any new sauces I'm trying. With a new creamy chili McCrispy strip dip, it's chicken made for dipping, only at McDonald's.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states.
Ever wonder what your lashes are destined for? The cards have spoken. Maybelline New York Mascara does it all. Whether you crave fully fan lashes with Lash Sensational, big, bold volume from the Colossal, a dramatic lift with Falsies Lash Lift, or natural-looking volume from Great Lash, your perfect lash future awaits. Manifest your best mascara today. Shop Maybelline New York and discover your lash destiny. Shop now at Walmart.